Hello everyone. I'm going to let StreamYard do its thing and wait for a few of you to jump on. Happy Sales Leader Tuesday. It is this afternoon now. I can say happy afternoon. Make sure I'm saying the right thing. If you're watching this back, please do give me a hashtag replay like I always ask, just so that I can know that you've seen this and can give you a thumbs up or a little like as well. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys today all about getting the most out of Avon Grow. So I can see I've got a few of you watching. So please do give me a hello or let me know who you are so I can shout out your name. I can see Angie here. Hi, afternoon all from Angie. Fantastic. Thank you for joining in and saying hello. So this call is mostly going to be a recap, but please do let me know in the chat box if you're using Avon Grow at the moment and how you're getting on with it. And then I'm going to recap over and let you see things from different people's points of view, all within the process of when a new person joins your team. So like I said, it's all about Avon Grow, and we'll be talking about hot leads today. So it's going to take you through the functionalities of what a rep sees and what a sales leader sees as well. And so you know the criteria that you need for it. So any questions you might have today, obviously ask and I'll answer what I can. But if there's anything we need to take away, you can, of course, always reach out to your BDM, your BDS or your upline as well. And hi to Karen. Lovely to see you. So first of all, what are hot leads? So it's a terminology that we use within Avon that not everybody knows what it means. So a hot lead is also known as an Avon generated leads. So it's somebody that comes directly into Avon when they join rather than through you guys as a sales leader. So a lead visits the Avon website, www.avon.uk.com. They enter their personal details into our really short become a rep form. And then it goes from there. So what's going to be changing or what has changed? Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sandra. Lovely to see so many of you on today, guys. Nice afternoon it is. So the leads are going to be distributed amongst you eligible sales leaders via Avon Grow. So if you're not already using it, why are you not using it? You want to make sure you are to ensure you're able to have access to these leads. They're on top of the leads that you get yourself. So obviously when you're out with your BDM, out with your BDS, out with your upline, or you're doing your digital things online to get your leads to grow your team, fantastic. These are an added bonus, and we all love an added bonus, let's face it. So each campaign, all sales leaders will be checked using our new eligibility scoring criteria. So if you meet the criteria, you're going to qualify for these leads within that campaign. We then go through this. Sorry, got a frog in my throat. I'm going to go through this in more detail as we go through this call. So some of you may have seen this before, but I'm just making sure I do a recap so that nobody misses out. Hello to all of you lovely people in the chat box that I can see at the moment, including the ones that haven't let access to StreamYard. Oh, Tracy's already using it. Fantastic. Brilliant, Tracy. Loving that you're using it. You're being that pace car leader so that your team can do the same. And while I'm on that subject, when you have new people join your team, why not let them know about Avon Grow straight away so that they have the facility. So if they have anyone that they know that wants to join, they can add them to their Avon Grow and get them started straight away. And you've got a sales leader ready, because now we know with those AGP changes, you only need one in your team to earn. Obviously, you need that £1,000 worth of sales, but that one's going to get you started and be on your way. So fantastic. So let's take you through step by step of what the new rep sees when they join Avon. So the lead will either click onto the Avon recruitment advert that I spoke about before, the one at, or they've applied via avon.uk.com. They then would click on apply today and fill out all the forms that we said were nice and easy. Once that form is complete, they use the postcode lookup just to ensure we don't have duplicate applications. And then step 4, the lead will be distributed to a sales leader based on the criteria that I'm going to discuss with you shortly. I don't want any of you guys to miss out on that criteria. Then step 5, the sales leader will contact that new lead. So if I was to give, it's not me, if Avon were to give you that hot lead, you would then go and contact them, do the ID check and do the appointment as you would normally. The lead then receives an email from Avon Grow. They log in, they select the kit that they want, and they are a rep in your team. Ta-da! It's that simple, it's that easy, but I am going to break it down for you more so you can literally see the new reps experience. So when your lead goes onto the site, this is what they're going to see when they click on the Avon advert or they apply on avon.uk.com. They're going to see a pop-up confirming the first step is complete and then what to expect next. So like I said, nice and simple. Once they've submitted their lead and wrote all of their details into the box, they receive an introduction email from their allocated sales leader. So this email is going to introduce the allocated sales leader and explain their role in the rep's Avon journey, along with explaining the next steps for the appointment that you guys are then going to carry out with them. So the sales leader will then contact the lead, complete the application as usual within Avon Grow itself. That's obviously really essential. And then once the appointment is submitted into Grow, the lead's going to receive all the terms and conditions like they normally would in an email to sign off and gain their account number and their credit limit, which obviously they need to get started. So that's from a representative's point of view. I'm now going to let you see obviously how you guys as a sales leader will see it going forward. So we're going to take you through that experience together so you can see it from your perspective. So as soon as you have been allocated a lead, it's going to pop up in your notifications in Avon Grow. So what's really, really important and integral here is that you go onto your Avon Grow app. You can do it now as we talk if you want, and ensure that your notifications are toggled on so that they will pop up so that you don't miss out. You don't want them waiting around and you not knowing you've got this extra hot lead from Avon. So do make sure that feature is turned on within the Avon Grow app. Once you've viewed the lead, you'll be able to see a lot more details. It's really clear here that the lead has come directly from Avon and is a hot lead rather than one you generated from sharing your Grow PRP. So that's really good to be able to differentiate between the two. And then if you click See Lead, you can take all the usual steps that you would with any of your other leads. So you can click Finalise the appointment to continue to do the process via video call or face-to-face, whichever suits you and your new lead best. You can click that Actions tab and transfer or delegate the lead to another sales leader if you want within your team to help them. You can click the Actions tab and reject the appointment if they're no longer interested as well. So everything that you normally would within that Avon Grow app that hopefully you're all using. So all sales leaders using Avon Grow have the ability to get on this list if they meet the criteria. It really is simple. So I'm going to talk you through this simple process. I can see a few of you tagging other people. So thank you for doing that. If anyone within your team is going to find this useful, which would be any leader you have, so tag them away so that they don't miss out. So number one would be to recruit new reps. Number two, download that Avon Grow or access it via the web and share your PRP too. The better your new recruits perform, the higher up the list you'll go. So it's all about sales leadership best practice. And that's obviously what we want within the business. It's the way to go. So the better your new representatives do, the better you are going to do for the eligibility on the criteria. So you can recruit, transfer and manage leads in Avon Grow as per any other lead straight away. We're keen to be really transparent about your eligibility so you can see on your smartphone or on the web app, whichever you prefer, the eligibility at any given moment in time, and you can even opt in and out if you need to. You might be going away on holiday and think, I don't want any leads now, I'm chilling out, I'm switching off from all of social media, the internet screens, going to live on a hill in Guam, whatever you like. So you've got the ability to turn it off, and then but when you come back, don't forget to switch it back on again so you can see everything that you need at your fingertips. So as we said before, you're going to need to log into your Avon Grow and share your PRP. To be eligible, you need to have appointed in 2 out of the last 3 campaigns. If you haven't done it previously, don't worry, your chance is to do this now. So go, 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 because we don't want you guys missing out in the future. We want to make sure you all have a chance to be in that eligibility and have a really strong scoring criteria. You then go in a queue determined on how many active reps you have in your team over the last 4 campaigns. That are LOA 4, anybody in your team who is over LOA 4, so they've been with you more than 4 campaigns themselves over the last 3 months. So just to make that clear, any active reps in your team that have been with you for more than 4 campaigns in the last 3 months. Also, how many leads you've converted in the last 3 months. And finally, what the sales are of your G1 reps in the last 3 months. So I'm going to leave that on the screen for you for a second in case you want to take a snapshot of that or snippet or however you like. So you've got that to hand so you can see what that is. But of course, you can always watch this live back as well. And I'm going to make sure that I pop it in the announcements so that you and your teams can watch it, check it, make sure that you're all good to go so that you and your teams have hit that eligibility criteria. So Avon Grow has that new menu feature called Hot Lead Eligibility. Let me know if you've seen this. I know last time I did this call, there was lots of excitement because people hadn't. They picked up their phone, they went on, they had a look, and they could see if they were eligible or not. So if you haven't, then please do listen because this is your chance to go and have a look. So by clicking here, you can view your eligibility criteria. The app will tell you with green ticks all the criteria you meet within Avon Grow to get you into that distribution list. You can also opt out, like I said before, if you don't want hot leads, you can turn that function off if you're going on holiday. But the really, really fantastic piece of information about this is it's updated in real time. You don't need to wait. It is literally updated as we are speaking now. So yeah, if you went on holiday, you went for one day, turn it off, come back, turn it back on again. So it is literally that simple. And I love that it is real time. So anything that you can look at and go, right, okay, so I'm eligible for this. I've got green ticks, but I haven't got a green tick there. I'll go off, make sure I've covered that, and then come back and have a look, and ding, you'll have all 4 green ticks. So that's fantastic. That's just what you need. If for any reason you're not eligible, this is what you're going to see. So have a look at the screen now. So you can see in this example, the sales leader has not met the recruitment criteria in order to receive the leads directly from Avon. They can, of course, do their own leads. They can share their PRP and get leads the normal way. But to get the hot leads directly from Avon, the hot potato leads that you don't want to miss, then this is what they need to check. As soon as that criteria is met, like I said before, in real time, it is updated. So if you want to know why you didn't meet the criteria, or your team want to know why they didn't for any reason, you've got all of the information available to you at your fingertips as you need. Avon Grow has an algorithm just like Facebook does. Most things these days do. So the algorithm covers everything that you need, but every campaign will have a list of the eligible sales leaders with all of their scoring information within it. Grow is then going to perform a real-time check, like I said before, it's up to date, real time, and search for the best sales leader to fit the new appointment. A sales leader will be flagged if they've received an appointment already. So it's the next sales leader in the queue. So if, for an example, I'm going to use you, Sandra Nelms, because your name is there on the screen. If you've just got a hot lead and then the next lead comes through, you're not going to get the next one because you just had one. So we want to make sure everything is fair. But if you hit all the criteria for afterwards, you will go into the pool like you were before. Obviously, like I said, if you've got any more questions, I'm more than happy to help where I can, and your uplines and BDMs and BDSs can all assist you as well. You can watch this recording back, this live back. I believe it's also on Avon Connect. I made sure there was a recorded version there as well. So that is all of the eligibility. Last time I did it, I had loads of you check in on the go. I don't know if you are now, but let me know if you're eligible. Put a hashtag I'm eligible, because that's really exciting to see how many of you have hit all the criteria, have got all the green ticks, and are eligible and ready to go to make sure you've got your hot leads from Avon too. So I've got a little quote on the screen here, but I'm just going to let the chat box catch up in case any of you have any questions. So we obviously went through the rep perspective, the sales leader perspective, and all of the criteria of what you need to know going forwards to make sure you're eligible, because we don't want any of you missing out. I can see Tracy's got a question here. So she's put, will Avon send the hot leads quicker, as I've been given some before that are 6 days old? Maybe there was a glitch in the system. It might have been sometimes if it's over a bank holiday or a situation where there's a holiday, it takes a little longer than normal. I know that they are working on it every day behind the scenes to make it as quick and as effective as possible. So yes, I'm sure going forwards there's always room for improvements with anything that we do in life, and there will be with this. But obviously the most important thing is that when you do get that lead, you contact them as soon as possible. And I can see that Carol's got, oh yeah, we've got our first hashtag I'm eligible. Fantastic news, Carol. So I'm really excited. You'll have to let us know when you've got your hot lead and how it goes. But glad to hear you've already had some, Tracy. So it's nice to see that they're coming through and you've got yours, even if it was 6 days old. Like I say, it depends where they've done it compared to where it comes out. But Yes, and Nikki says she's met the criteria most months, but you've not had one yet. Okay, so fingers crossed that the next one's coming your way. So just as long as you're doing everything that you need to do your end for you and your teams, you've set everything up, everything's good to go. Make sure you do have that notifications flicked on so that as soon as it does come through, it pings you a message so that you don't miss it and can reach out to them. Thank you guys for interacting. Thanks for all your comments. It is Sales Leader Tuesday. So I had a call earlier on how to promote you and your teams. You can go over to Avon Connect. There is a recorded version there. And don't forget, at 7 o'clock tonight, we have a call. It will be me again live. So you'll see my face again. And it will be all about setting, no, I was trying to remember what it was. The Circle of Excellence. I did say, didn't I? So how to plan for Circle of Excellence for you and your team. So please don't miss out on that, because we would like as many of you to have a seat on the plane to Thailand as possible. So I will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.